do you think that at times teams can be guilty of maybe taking advantage of people's passion for the sport to get away with those long hours, or is that just an inescapable part of the role?
I think some teams do. I have to give them a dose of reality when they're asking for all these qualifications, all this experience, and they're willing to pay up to 25,000. And I'm thinking, forget it. It's not going to happen. You're just not being realistic there, and and it hurts sometimes because you inevitably I end up upsetting people. But I say, well, try it. But honestly, you pay peanuts and so on, and you're not going to get the guy you think you're going to get for that. You're probably going to have to be 40. We can't afford that. Well, you need to rethink what you're doing then, really, because I don't think, so you've got to be careful, but it's a bit like the buyer beware scenario, isn't it? You've just got to watch yourself and make sure you don't get drawn into that and end up working stupid hours and so on for not much cash, I think that's less appropriate for, if you've got a decent degree or a master's or something and you're going in at that level. I don't think that happens so much there. I'm thinking of the junior roles that people might take more advantage over. It's not like a junior doctor sort of thing, that scenario where they expect you to work 100 hours a week sort of thing for next to nothing for a few years to earn your stripes. I don't think it really happens that. I mean, everybody works quite a lot of hours in motorsport, I suppose, but you also get time off in lieu if you're doing too much and so on. So, but it is that lifestyle. You've got to either like it or you don't, and there's one way to find out.
Absolutely, and a site like yours, it has that feature of allowing people to compare, even if they are currently employed in motorsport. They can see other jobs, and that it gives them that sort of bargaining power to understand, well, hey, look, I'm in this role. I don't particularly want to leave, but another team has these hours or is paying slightly higher here, or is giving someone that different sort of role within the team. So it really allows people to take that take that power or take that evidence of what people are doing at other teams, where in the past the teams probably wouldn't want that information to be public because it stops people from being aware of conditions in other teams. Is that a pattern you see quite a lot of people using other job offers as like negotiating positions instead of simply just taking them?
Yeah, definitely. And I think at the moment in particular, it's a buyer's market. It's a candidate's market. It really is, because we're struggling, to be honest, on most vacancies to get a decent set of candidates applications through. And I honestly blame it on the whole Brexit COVID situation. Has not helped at all. I think with the COVID thing, people are maybe thinking of staying in the current jobs a bit longer, with after all the furlough and all the rest of it. I think the Brexit thing's hurt because there's definitely less Europeans interested in working in the UK. And not only that, there's less chance of them working in the UK because we have to pay a fee now. The smaller teams have to pay a fee for like a visa sort of thing to get them here, which they're not always prepared to do. So that's definitely hurt. So yeah, and you're right. It's if nothing else, RaceHub is quite a good indicator of the jobs that are available in the marketplace. And if people are interested in motorsport, I think they should always keep an eye on the website there just to see what's coming up, because they might not be qualified for that job right now, but they might think, hey, that's what I'm going to aim for, and that's the experience I want to get, and that's in a few years' time, that's what I want to be doing. And I suggest they do a screenshot of that job description, pin it on the wall, and try and tick all the boxes of experiences they're asking for. And it's so much easier when you've got something to aim at like that.